All right, get the inside scoop on your favorite celebrities without having to deal with a pesky restraining order.
That's right, finally. John has collected these hot tidbits for another game we like to call Wiki Who.
Wiki Who. Again,
That's the
guys,
name.
this is a public service. I dig through Wikipedia so you don't have to.
We appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Because somebody's got to do it, right? If you don't know, the game goes like this. I give you 3 famous people who have something in common. Then I give you a semi-obscure factoid from their Wikipedia page, and you have to tell me which one it applies to. Not everybody has a factoid chosen because not everybody is interesting, or sometimes they're exactly what you would expect them to be, and there's nothing surprising about them. Okay, so today, guys, the great MC Hammer is celebrating a birthday.
Oh, okay.
So today we have
Okay.
Bay Area rappers, MC Hammer,
Love it.
Tupac, and E40. Now, Court, you're going to have to go last because you have a personal relationship with E40. At least you went to school with his brother, right?
Okay, yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes.
In the Valley Joe.
Yeah, she went to school with
E-A-L-L.
E41.
E41. Well, it's his younger brother, so it'd be E39.
Oh, and
Bingo.
also, we should let you know, if anybody goes 3 for 3, you get this jar of relish
Hey.
that's soon to be potty trained.
Wow.
That's true.
It's almost
Old
3
enough
years
to
old.
be potty trained.
Yeah. We've been giving it M&Ms every time it goes on the potty. Okay, question number 1. Here we go.
Oh, I already know this one. Okay, go ahead.
Who attended Grambling State?
I say Tupac.
I'm going to go E40.
Okay.
Tracy would be correct. That is E40.
It is.
Went to Graham.
Well, let's find out here, guys. Tupac, you mentioned, people think about, he's a gangster rapper, that kind of stuff. Very smart, very intelligent guy, very talented.
Yes.
He attended the Baltimore School for the Arts.
Did you really?
While he was there, he studied acting, poetry, jazz, and ballet.
Wow.
In fact, performed in the Nutcracker.
He did. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I know. I've never seen video of it, but I would love to.
Dying to see video.
Then he moved across the country to the Bay Area, transferred to a high school there, did not graduate. Eventually got his GED. But after graduating from James J. Hogan High School in Vallejo, E40 went to Grambling State.
Wow. You know who also went to that school with him, John? Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yes, the Baltimore School of,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that's where they met.
That's where they met.
A lot of folks are saying there was a lot of that energy in the Will Smith.
So, if Questlove is looking for another documentary to make after Summer of Soul, Tupac dancing, that would be
Oh my gosh.
Find the
Yeah.
footage.
So going through his Wikipedia, I was like, this should be a documentary because his life is pretty incredible.
So many different lives he led.
But I just want to see him dancing.
Yeah, ballet.
Nutcracker.
Dancing ballet.
Yeah.
So good.
Question number 2. Who once considered opening a restaurant with Alanis Morissette, among
That's
others?
hilarious.
MC Hammer.
Yeah, I'll go with MC Hammer.
He needed money at one point.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, because, 40 is the goon with the spoon. He's a very, very good chef.
Oh,
He's
really?
a tycoon talking rich.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So, just because of the cooking aspect, I'm actually going to go with 40 again.
Okay. Well, you're onto something there because he is a businessman, or as he says, a tycoon talking rich. He's got a wine and spirits company.
Absolutely.
Right? He invested in a lumpia restaurant.
He sure
Ooh,
did.
really?
Yeah.
He also, at one point, he had a fat burger with former Raider Chester McLaughlin. Apparently went out of business. So he's not unfamiliar with the restaurant business. Hammer, though, also a bit of a businessman. He one time had a tech biz. He also owned thoroughbred horses. He's done all kinds of stuff. So picture it. The year, 1996.
Okay.
Here's the group of celebrities we have assembled to open a restaurant. Alanis Morissette, Jim Carrey, Mike Tyson, Chuck D, Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight, and Tupac.
Get out of here.
Wow.
That's so funny.
Hard to imagine why it never came together.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Do you think at some point they just all looked at each other like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, this is never going to work. Wow. Restaurants are a bad investment to begin with.
Was it like a conference call?
I'm just picturing.
They were on it and they were like, oh, yeah.
Like, did they meet and were there muffins?
Yeah.
Were there muffins?
They have to be those mini banana muffins, though.
Yeah.
Pretty good, though.
Wow.
Well, how about that group?
Yeah, that's amazing.
That is a very eclectic ownership group.
I mean, did they even know each other when they, like, hi, I guess you're famous too?
Wow. I would love to know that backstory.
Questlove, also another idea for a documentary.
Yes, it's the restaurant that almost was. Because remember, that's when they had Planet Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
All-Star Cafe?
Yeah.
Like it was a bunch of athletes.
Yeah.
And they all failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good job that this one didn't happen.
Sheesh.
Okay. Final question. Here we go. Who has been married the longest? We can obviously rule out Tupac on this one, no longer with us.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Hammer.
Tracy, what do you think?
I'm going to go Hammer, too. I don't know much about E40.
So 40, Earl, and Tracy have been married for a long time. They met in high school.
Oh.
That's the answer.
So I'm going to say it's E40. That's what I'm going to say.
I just want to know what their vows were like. Did he write vows?
You want to hear the vows?
Yeah, like were there made up words in it? You know? I'll never be rebellious.
Our director, he's like, do you take her? Yup. Do you lie to her? Nope.
Well, guys, as we mentioned, Tupac, not really in the run. He was married very briefly. In 1995, he got married, April 95. It was annulled 10 months later. You mentioned E40.
Mm-hmm.
Married in 1991.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, him and Tracy go way
It
back.
was 31 years. But Hammer, though.
But Hammer.
I mean, he had that, he was biggest star in the world for a while.
Yeah.
Right?
You can go through a lot of ups and downs when that happens.
Yeah.
Things can change. But not his marriage. He's been married 37 years.
Wow. Good for you.
He was married in 1985, so that's before.
Wow.
That's before he hit it big.
That's true. I love it.
Yeah.
Nicely done. And happy birthday, Stanley.
Yeah, that relationship apparently was too legit to quit.
Been sitting on that for a week, haven't you?
No, I think Doug Mays just said it in my ear.
Really? Okay.
And then I realized what the song was. Like, that's what he's getting at. So that is the Bay Area rapper edition of Wiki Who.
There you go. Put that relish away.
Yep.
Eduardo.
We'll be back.
Uh-oh.